Welcome to the players meeting for Firecracker Fling 1 at Grand Central Station on Saturday, June 27th, 2020. During this meeting, we'll go over the general tournament procedures and course rules for the weekend. All course rules are spelled out in greater detail in your caddy guide, but please pay attention to this video to see the recent layout change at Grand Central Station. With the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, I'm trying to do a no-contact, no-group gathering tournament. All players have been emailed a COVID liability waiver from the PDGA. Thanks to everyone who has replied to that email. If you haven't, do so now, please. Disc golf is a pretty great sport for being socially distant from each other, but South Carolina is trending pretty strongly in the wrong direction, so we still need to be vigilant. Please don't feel compelled to shake hands or give high fives or hugs to your competitors. If you are okay with that, and some of your competitors don't want to give you a high five, please respect their decision. The town of Central is trying to be strict about their 6-foot social distancing guidelines, so please try to maintain distance from all other players at all times. On the morning of the tournament, there will be no check-in required, and there will be no players meeting. Your starting hole will be posted on the PDGA results page the night before the tournament. Show up, warm up, and go to your starting hole. I'll give a 2-minute warning at 9:58 for a 10 o'clock start. Round 2 will begin an hour after the end of Round 1, and the start time will be posted on the PDGA results page shortly after the finish of Round 1. If you need to leave the tournament for any reason, please let me know as soon as possible, so I can make the groupings for the next round. The results page will list the course layout, starting hole, and start time for every player for each round. I encourage all groups to use PDGA Digital Scorecard as the official scoring method for their round. I'll have generic paper scorecards at Tournament Central if you want one. Even though Digital Scorecard will be the official scoring method, I encourage all players to keep track of their own score as well to ensure that all scores are recorded accurately. In a bit of poor planning on my part, the Ace Pool will be available for sign-up at Tournament Central. I'll also have your amateur players packs at Tournament Central for you to pick up at any point during the day. The players packs are merchandise vouchers for Down South discs. They can be combined with any payout you might receive and can be redeemed at any point during the weekend. The forecast for this weekend is hot and sunny, and this is a hot, sunny course. Bring sunscreen, a hat, an umbrella, and lots of water. Immediately following Round 2, we'll have a semi-organized award ceremony. Pro payouts will be paid via PayPal or personal check, and amateur merchandise payout will be handled by Down South Discs. Round 1 on Saturday morning will be played on the freight layout at Grand Central Station. On the tee signs, make sure you are following the black and yellow information. This is the original layout, but there have been some recent changes to holes 6 and 7. Hole 6, the long hole along the power lines, has been converted from a par 4 into a 1,030-foot par 5, with mandatories forcing you to play through the power pole structures. The MPO, MP40, and MA1 divisions will play from the original tee with double mandos forcing throws through all 4 of the innermost legs. If you miss any of these mandos, you will proceed to the drop zone at the far end of the tower. The rest of the divisions will use the drop zone as their tee. From this tee, the hole is a 900-foot par 5. The same mandatories are in play on the second power pole structure. Your disc must pass inside all 4 of the innermost legs of the tower. If you miss any of these mandos, you proceed to the drop zone located at the far edge of this power pole. From this drop zone, the basket is located 240 feet away. Hole 7 also has a new tee pad located on the right side of the cleared right-of-way. It's now a 315-foot par 3. The rest of the course is unchanged from previous years, and the tee signs are all correct and accurate. Round 2 on Saturday afternoon will be playing the locomotive layout at Grand Central Station. This is the newer layout, and make sure you are following the blue and white information on the tee signs. In the case of lightning or other severe weather, I will pause the round by blowing the horn 3 times. If you hear 3 horn blasts, immediately leave the course. Don't finish your hole, just leave your disc on the ground or mark it with a rock and leave the course. While on your way out, yell at other players to make sure they're leaving the course too.